Hello and welcome to the Zero Logic Podcast. I am one of your hosts today. Other host, present yourself now.
Before we continue on with the podcast, I need to specify some things. One, I never actually said he was drunk/high in the last recording. It was Daniel. He was drunk and high. Secondly, there will be some trigger warnings, so when that happens, you're going to see some text in the middle of the screen. And we're also going to be bleeping out a few names that we mentioned due to the respect of the privacy of those people. And yeah, that's about it. Hello, I'm Caleb Ulshingas, and that was Dino.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a big fucking stinky bitch. We're gonna like him.
Yeah, I know.
He's only here because
what
Heath
I'm good
isn't
at.
here. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We also have two other hosts with us today.
Hello, it's Floyd, or side character 1. That's what I call myself in the first episode.
His biological name.
Yep.
Oh,
My brother is side character 2.
Yeah,
So,
side character 2 is not here, aka Heath.
we aren't actually related, by the way, which is...
Yeah, and we have our final host.
Hello, I'm Nikkei.
There's no guest today because no one wanted to guest on our horrendous podcast, which makes sense. So it's just us today. And you might notice there's a bit of a difference today. It's not us on camera. We're playing a game.
Yeah, we're doing live gameplay reaction.
Yeah, we're playing GTA. We're going to have some nice music in the background. You're not going to hear any of the game noise because I think it just messes with the volume. So you're going to hear some nice jazz music in the background, you know.
As I horribly murder people, by the way.
Yeah, we don't worry about it. We don't worry
This is
about
GTA.
it.
Murder
Yeah,
is
I'm
not
just driving.
GTA.
Yeah, it's GTA. Who cares?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
oh,
you first, motherfucker.
okay. How's it going?
Well, it's fair to say I'm having a pretty shitty time because I can't get Crazy's video edited.
We would usually have talking points, by the way, but we don't have any written up today, so we're just gonna improvise. So if stuff seems a bit weird, we're improvising today.
Listen, that is literally me.
That's
I didn't do that for the disappointing podcast, but you know.
That's your entire
Yes.
life. You've improvised all of your important life details.
Did you guys hear about how Konami has started putting DRMs into their older games?
What are DRMs?
Who is Konami?
Like the people who made, like, the developers of, like, Resident Evil.
Oh, I
thought
did
that was
not know
Capcom.
this.
Capcom, yeah, it's Capcom. So they put DRMs, which is basically, if memory serves me right, it's basically like anti-modder stuff.
Yeah.
And since Capcom is like super anti-modder, basically just it's not going too well. They put in like a 13-year-old game.
Oh. So you're telling me it's like poo tier fucking anti-cheat?
It's like
Oh, no.
anti-cheat for modding.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh no, my 13-year-old game. There's still money to be made off this, bro. Why? Don't ruin the sale, wrong. Why?
Bro, I like my games to be unmodded. I know that no one fucking plays them anymore, but shut up.
Here's the thing, right? From some of the Steam reviews I saw, most of the older games are horrendous to play without mods. Because
Yeah.
they basically aren't like done properly. Like they're made, but there's like a lot of bugs and stuff. So mods, most people have to use mods to actually fix the game.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate.
Now that that's gone, I don't think anyone wants to play any of the older Resident Evil games if it's gonna be a fucking lag fest.
Blech. It's like, oh god, what was it? There was another game that was like super against modding for a minute.
Not Minecraft.
No, Minecraft kind of was for a minute.
Oh shit. Minecraft
it was
anti-modding?
a minute.
A minute of anti-modding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see.
I can tell you this with confidence: they took down the Jenny mod.
Ah, yes. No more hot, sexy Jenny mod.
No more fucking women in Minecraft.
No more women in Minecraft. Any woman you see on Minecraft, they're fake women.
Well, I mean, isn't the entirety of the internet fake?
I thought you were gonna go a different route with that, and I kind of got scared.
What? You think too little of me. I would do worse.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do worse. So something
like-
that I have in mind is that I don't think I've really covered much about like my Twitch name fuck up that I did.
Yeah, Mr. Censored word here.
I could say it. It just you're gonna have to like try and give me the benefit
Mr.
of the doubt.
N1.
Mr.
Gus.
Ningus.
Yeah, that one. I wasn't gonna be the first one to say it.
Well,
That's not gonna
it's-
be on record.
Well, it's on record because it's my fucking username. I have to say it. So
Fuck, bro.
I explained it in a TikTok and a YouTube short, and I've explained it on stream a few times. But basically, podcast listeners, I was super tired, and this was, I think, the 30th, no, New Year's Eve, 2023, so like literally a few weeks ago. I woke up one morning, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the underscore at the end of my name, because I used to be Shingus Bingus underscore. Well, I was Shingus Bingus underscore for the majority of last year. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick of the fucking underscore. Let me change it. Right?
Yeah.
Not, and I was like, let me put a 1 in the Bingus instead of an I, because it works. But instead of instead of it being like that, I accidentally wrote a B, I mean an N instead of a B. And I can't be blamed for that, because B and N are literally next to each other on the keyboard. And I was
I
also
can't
half
blame you.
awake.
I will blame you.
Like, I was like awake for 10 minutes when I made this decision. Well, it was a decision I thought about making, but I was 10 minutes awake when I did it. And I only realized the fuck up at like a second after I clicked confirmed. I literally backed out of the tab, went back in, and then I sort of it was too late for me. It was too late.
It was too late. You're racist now.
Yep, I'm racist now, it seems.
Caleb, racism arc?
Yep, I went through my gay arc, I went through my female arc, and wait, that doesn't, no, my woman liking
Caleb,
arc.
are you going through your Uncle Ruckus arc?
Are you trying to quote the Boondocks at me right now?
No.
Yeah,
Yes, he
you
is.
are, you bitch. See, that happened. But then when I rebrand again, I'm just gonna go to Shingus TV. You literally can't fuck that up, and I never have to worry about fucking any username up again.
Yeah, for real.
Get the fuck out of here, you dumb cops. Get
Dude,
out
you
of here.
keep changing the username. It gets getting fucking confusing. Every time I try and search you up on YouTube, I was putting the old one. I'm like, huh? Huh?
Oh.
Pretty much, yeah. That check, like, go through his Caleb's profile. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah, I have to change it on my Discord. I'm gonna change it when I get the Shingus TV thing on Twitch. If I can. If not, I'm just gonna keep doing the Shingus Fingers type
But
beat.
can you?
I don't know. If someone's taking
what
the
about
username
Bingus
by the
TV?
Bingus TV.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people prefer the Shingus than Bingus, and I also prefer Shingus over Bingus.
Yeah, I prefer Shingus over Bingus.
I think anyone
Bingus.
with a functional brain prefers Shingus.
You know
Well,
what? No,
we know what Floyd has.
He's
I
got-
think I like the Bingus.
He's got that lowly dysfunctional brain going on.
Just a little, just a little bit for the morning coffee.
Yeah. Is there anything you wanted to talk about, Mike? Because I feel like we're gonna end up talking over you a bit today.
I have to think about that.
All right. Well,
Well,
we're gonna keep talking.
We can pass it on to.
Yeah.
We can pass it on to Floyd. Floyd, you have the mic.
Okay, so I said one of the talking points I was thinking of, which is what's it called?
You were talking about Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom. It was about how Capcom did the thing.
The dumb thing.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid because that basically was what was keeping the game alive.
Other thing. You said you had another thing.
Oh yeah, actually, I just remembered one of them. Did you guys hear about how Steam striked or was threatened to like took down like a fan game recently?
Where are you
Oh.
finding this
Which one?
information?
It was a fan TF2 game, which basically was
Oh,
like
Source
really-
2. Source TF2. Yeah.
Basically, from memory, I looked at this like for a couple minutes, so it's a bit rusty. It's basically how apparently Sony, or it was like Disney or some shit like that. I think it's one of them. The reason why it got taken down, because Steam didn't want to get in the way of that or have Disney on their ass. I don't remember.
I see.
Certified Disney moment.
Disney is
Yeah.
just kind of a pain in the ass at this point.
Disney has always been a jerk to deal with.
And now they're becoming even
They
more
have
of
all
a
the love
jerk.
in the world. They can't just like not be greedy for 2 seconds.
And also, they're responsible for the whole copyright shit being fucked.
Well, I'm hoping that people will lobby to get that reverse back to its original state, so I can have Indiana Bones in the public domain.
It's because they keep their little funny little Mickey Mouse.
Well, they already lost the first one, so it's a bit too late.
Yeah,
for
they
that.
lost Steamboat Willie. That's the original. They've lost that, so it's only a matter of time before they lose Mickey Mouse as a whole.
Yeah,
You
they
know
lost
people
the
are gonna take
original-
that shit.
Like in another 10 years, I think we get Fantasia Mickey.
Oh shit, dude, we get my Shadow Wizard Money gang Mickey. Yo.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Shadow
We
Wizard
love
Money
casting
gang.
spells.
But
Some
I think I just know that if they do try and fuck with the copyrights again, I think everyone's gonna rile.
they're gonna
they
boycott
they
Disney.
can't undo public domain Steamboat Willie though.
They can't.
So-
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Like
Yeah.
I think I saw that we have both Steamboat Willie and Oswald in public domain now. So Epic Mickey for real this time.
Yeah,
It'd be
man.
really funny if
Hmm.
like just like a studio who like was sick of like Disney shit made like a whole series around Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Just to like prod like Disney. It's like, oh hey, you know how this is a public domain? Yeah, guess what? I could do this now. I'm gonna make 3 seasons
yeah,
of this
they
shit.
could do that now. Yeah, definitely.
know,
do that.
I just realized something, Floyd.
What?
In like 10 to 20 years, if copyright was not touched at all by Disney, then we would have like Dragon Ball and Goku in the public domain.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be really cool. Like obviously you can still use Sun Wukong, but that's different.
Sun Wukong's like a more recognizable. I don't know. What
That's the
term for it would
original.
be. Yeah, I'm talking about what Sun Wukong, as in the Goku Sun Wukong, is based off of, kind of thing.
Mhm.
In the regard, it's more of a worship person.
I thought that was just an old story.
I'm pretty sure people actually worship Sun Wukong.
I'm not sure. Fact checkers in the comment section, please tell.
Yes,
I'm
please
pretty
tell
sure.
us.
Do you remember reading something that a funny like bit of information? Basically, Sun Wukong. This is from someone else's comment, so I don't know if it's true or not. But I found this funny. So basically, Sun Wukong just kept getting immortality over and over and over. So he'd have it, and then he'd go, and then you'd see like a wine that gives immortality. Go, double immortality.
I need 2 times the immortality for my immortality.
Yeah, he ended up getting around like 7 times normal immortality.
Infinite
So what you're
immortality.
telling me is you're gonna survive 7 infinities.
Oh yeah.
So you're just a god. Got it.
So
Well, he was a god.
he was well actually was he a god? I thought he was just the Monkey King.
Yeah, he was a monkey king. Then he ate the apple, the peach, or what it was. Became a god. I think.
And this
Uh,
is his original journey to the west, right?
Maybe I don't know. It's been a while.
We need fact checkers on deck.
Fact
Yeah.
checkers on deck.
I've been looking into the Journey of the West, but I haven't gone that far.
Okay.
Sorry, I hit the mic. I don't know how long it is.
There was a weird fact I've learned about it in the story.
Yeah, what would that be?
Egg preg happens, apparently.
Mpreg?
Yeah.
What? Male pregnancy.
Chat. Not chat. I'm in
Idiot.
streamer mode right now.
Yeah, get out of streamer mode. God.
All right,
It's
boys.
apparently there
it-
was a fruit
this is
involved,
confirmed. Men can get pregnant, so therefore, if you have a femboy on deck, you must get them pregnant now.
All right, get
a
over here,
fruit. It
Caleb.
was
What?
because of a strange fruit got involved, and they ate it, and then boom, pregnant.
Are we gonna gloss over the fact that
believe-
Sterling just called me a femboy and wants to impregnate me? Are we gonna gloss over that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Huh.
Say something?
The gasoline is real today.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Your mom.
Are you okay,
Anyway.
Caleb?
I actually have a Twitch schedule that I'm happy with now, believe it or not.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to keep being turbulent about that.
Yeah, I actually found one. Surprisingly, I think I found one that works.
I'm
I need
so
to get
proud
back
of you,
into it.
Caleb. Everyone clap for him. I can't clap. Please do it
I don't
for
think
me.
it's worthy of claps, but okay.
No, clap for him. Do it now. Thank you. I'm going to start slapping my face to clap.
So,
Ow.
it's later streams, like I'll be live from like 7 till 10, which was a time I used to go live back in the day.
Yeah.
But
Back in ye olden days.
back in the 2021 days of me starting out streaming. And
Ugh.
I figured out the days as well. Oh shit!
God.
That actually, fuck the schedule. I just remembered something.
Yeah,
Th-
so,
This year marks 4 years of me streaming on Twitch and 9 years of me making YouTube videos.
Ain't that wacky?
Yeah, next year will be a fucking decade since I started making content. That's whack. I
Yeah,
I
same for
literally
me.
started
You have
high
to realize
school.
we started in the exact same year.
Yeah, but like we both would have been like we were both like 2 different ages, so
Yeah, we were completely separate ages. I was way younger
Yeah.
than you.
he was a baby.
I was 11.
I was 13, I think, when you were 11, I was 13. That's whack.
The voice definitely shows when you recorded.
Oh, shut up, man. I hate
Just go back in time to my first. What was it? Go back in time to my first.
you at 11 years
video.
old sounded older than me at 15. I very much hate my voice.
Well, that's a certified skill issue.
Purity was unkind to me regarding my voice. Although people say I have a nice voice. I don't know how, but I do apparently.
You have a voice.
I have a voice. I can't speak. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I have a voice. I can't speak. I've had people tell me like I could be like a storyteller, and I'm like, I don't know about that, Chief.
Listen, SCP readings when?
Look, man, if people want it, I'll do it. I've been wanting to read creepy stories for a while now.
Out now. Do it.
Like, one thing I've wanted to do is like, I haven't talked about this, but I have the urge to get into like voice acting or online storytelling, like, you know, the creepypasta story trend. You know how that was a thing, or that still kind of is a thing.
Yeah, I like pastas that are scary.
Yeah, man. Every time I look at a non-Italian pasta, I shit my pants.
Oh,
Like-
I'm in the session.
Oh, we must go pick him up.
Put a marker on the map for him. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Scary pasta, am I right?
Oh, he's literally at your bunker.
Oh, perfect. Anyway,
Like I've been told that I have the voice for it. I don't think I can make it creepy, but apparently I have a nice way of telling stories.
now do you? Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure about it, but my viewers told me I do, so I'm gonna believe the viewers.
Hey, listen, I can't confirm nor deny myself because I actually don't know.
Oh, you never heard me read out a story, have you?
I have been there for one occasion and I don't remember it.
It's probably better that you don't. Why do we have 5 stars, by the way? We've just been shooting cops the whole time, and I never questioned why.
Why do we have like
Oh.
5 stars? We just been murdering people. Like, all the
Floyd, we're
time.
here.
Go.
Get in the car.
Get in the car, join the association. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Can you please get in?
I can't.
Join the association. Fuck. He's
I don't know.
Okay.
That's bad.
dead.
No, I'm not. Get in.
Anyway, we need to go back to podcasting and not gaming.
Hold on, I have to get. Oh, what? I'm not in.
Mika, you got anything?
Oh.
Just a wait. I have an interesting, funny fun fact that the rest of the boys know, but I don't know if you know about this.
Yeah.
I think it was in 2021 during COVID that a bunch of like Australian scientists, I think, got really bored and they flashed a UV light at a platypus, and it turned
Yeah.
out the platypus is blue.
Oh, the platypus fiend. I know about this. You've told us about this.
Bro,
Yeah.
platypi are just covered in themselves.
Like they see like they don't and the scientists do not know why the platypus are blue under the UV light. There's nothing that's nothing's happened to them, and they just happen to glow. They'll grow.
I mean, scorpions just glow for no reason.
Yeah. Another interesting thing about the platypus.
Ah, Patty the platypus.
So means
the platypus.
that means Harry is glowy.
No, it's canon. He's canonically blue.
Yeah. Just flash a UV light on him. He glows even more.
He's super Perry the platypus.
He's super Perry.
That's even more terrifying than normal Perry the platypus.
He's just Giga Chad Perry the platypus.
The horrors.
How
Yeah.
am I still alive? They are such shit at aiming, bruh.
Shields.
Really?
Yeah, shields.
So, Sterling, I think this is
Yeah.
an interesting question. Do you think you'll ever get back into live streaming? Because I know at one point you did live stream.
A lot of my motivation for live streaming was shot at one point, but I think I'm going back into it this year.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna do it on Kick though, because Kick is kind of AIDS.
No.
Who said that?
Nah, we didn't say that. Like, YouTube or Twitch seems to be the places for it, but I recommend Twitch over YouTube.
In YouTube, what was it? One of the content creators I watched said it best. In YouTube, you actually have more of a chance to be found compared to Twitch. So in that sliver of a chance, you get found. Otherwise, you're stuck trying to stream lower popularity games on Twitch. And multi-streaming is allowed, so I can technically just do both now.
Yeah, you can. You could literally just do both.
Granted, I don't know how to do both, but
I think with OBS or Streamlabs, you can do it to both. You just have to have the stream keys for both. Like speaking of multi-streaming, I multi-stream on Twitch and TikTok, but I can't stream on TikTok for a week.
What happened?
So
did you get banned?
I got live banned for a week. Yeah.
What the fuck did you do?
I'm gonna get into that. So, I was streaming like a night or two ago. I was playing Minecraft when this happened. So this was Saturday. I was streaming and I was showing to my viewers. I think this was like after you went to bed, Dino. This is after you went to bed. I was talking to my chat. I kept getting called.
I was super sleep deprived for that one, right?
Yeah, you were very sleep deprived. You were making dick jokes, and you said to me, it's either I make penis jokes that are just not funny, or I don't make jokes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyway,
that is something Tired Me would say.
Back to my story. I was getting called emo in the chat, and I was basically like, "Oh, you go fuck yourselves, chat," but like in a joking manner, They knew I was joking. Now, TikTok, I don't know what the hell their monitoring system is with their lives, but I think they have people monitoring the lives because I got like a Windows alert saying that my TikTok live was being monitored, or not being monitored, but I got a warning. And then after I dismissed the warning, it said that I had been banned because TikTok doesn't allow that kind of language on their lives.
What's up, you fucking tomato nader?
And that's like
Bruh.
that's why I stopped streaming on
they
TikTok
allow
and Twitch at
worse
the same
shit.
time. See, this
Yeah,
is
they
why
allow a lot of horrible things.
this is why I've avoided streaming on TikTok and Twitch at the same time for so fucking long, because like constantly, and I mean constantly. Like, I'll just be chilling on Twitch, and then TikTok, like, this is the third time this has happened. But I submitted an appeal, because I'm like, oh, maybe they realize I'm joking, and I'll get the appeal submitted. It got submitted, but they denied my appeal. So I can't stream until, like, I can't stream for, like, another 5 days.
That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's less stress than, you know, worrying about a fucking another chat. So, you know,
Well, I mean, how? What was it? There's
It
a.
was
Oh,
it was too
sorry.
funny when that infamous person showed up in your
Oh, let's
TikTok.
go to prison.
oh, the Meowbo person. That
Oh,
was
in the prison.
interesting. Oh.
You may want to look up behind us, by the way, Floyd.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, they're in prison now?
But yeah.
Anyway.
So that's the story about how I
Alright.
can't stream on TikTok for a week.
You should just do what a lot of other multi-streamers I've seen are doing, which is they focus on one chat, which is usually Twitch chat, and then they will actively talk to that chat and say, "Hey, I'm still going to be streaming here, but I won't be reading this chat." You know?
I have seen that, yeah. Like, a few streamers that I'm friends with, I've seen them put that on their chat. So I might just start doing that. But a lot of TikTok
like,
users
then-
don't use Twitch. I've learned that very much.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of my TikTok followers, a fair amount of them don't use Twitch, so they only watch the TikTok lives.
That's weird.
I don't think so.
No, it's just super weird to me because I don't fucking like TikTok and I don't use it.
When I started going live on TikTok and I started getting a lot of viewers and followers, because I had like a few streams where I got like 200 plus viewers on them for like 20 minutes. I was like, damn. I had a lot of people say to me, oh, your TikTok followers are going to be so fucking cringe. They're going to be so dumb. And like, deadass, like some of the people that have come into my TikTok lives, they are some of the most nicest people I've ever encountered on the internet. Like,
But are they dumb?
it doesn't matter if people are smart or dumb. Like, I think I'm dumb. I don't think I'm that smart, but I'm happier that way. Being not super smart, people with a high intelligence level, they look at only the bigger picture, but they don't notice that there's a bunch of smaller pictures, you know? They don't notice the simpler things in life that bring people way more joy than the bigger things. Like, yeah, being a millionaire would be cool, but, you know, like, if I got to just fucking, like, I get to eat the food I want to eat, and I'm happy with that. I don't care if it's not a good comparison, but my point is, like, it doesn't matter if you're dumb or smart. That's not the tangent I wanted to go into, but, yeah,
Different
like,
tangent.
my TikTok viewers were very nice. Although, I did have more trolling on that than I did on Twitch, which was not fun. Mainly just,
It would make sense because, like, on TikTok, it's much more of a, you know, hit and leave type of app. If you
yeah,
get what I mean.
like,
Because, like, you go in and you are never going to see this person again, unlike with Twitch where you have to usually sit through an ad.
yeah,
So it's a lot more personal if you're gonna, you know,
yeah.
praise
Like-
the gangster someone on that.
Like, I think with all of Twitch's flaws, I still think it's a good streaming app. I'm not happy with the discovery and like the discoverability that streamers have.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was broken down to like only the top 50 people would get all the views, or not even. It's mostly the top 10.
I mean, I think a lot of people go into streaming, and like this is what I've learned in the last 4 years of streaming, like at least 2 to 3 times a week, every week for the last like 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people go into streaming thinking that they're gonna they should just stream, and then they can like succeed and get to the top. Now, I was one of the people that got lucky to do that and grow from streaming. Given I lost
Yeah.
a lot of my growth, but there's a lot of justifications to that, mainly mental health reasons. Like, I ended up taking a lot
Yeah.
of breaks, and I wasn't coping with streaming due to mental health, but I, like, now it says to grow, like, if you want to grow with streaming, you have to grow on other platforms, and I agree with that. Like, you shouldn't just stream if you want to grow any platforms. Like, try and make YouTube videos, make TikToks, because like it's because of how much easier it is to get discovered on other platforms. The technique is to bring people in from the other platforms onto your Twitch, which is kind of what I've been trying to do. Like, it's worked. Like, I've got people from my TikTok and YouTube onto my Twitch.
Yeah, usually I want to go the other way, which is to bring people back to my YouTube because, I like YouTube more than I like Twitch.
Yeah.
I like doing the funny video over the funny live stream.
I prefer streaming. I don't mind the effort of editing and recording videos, but I'm not creative enough to always have a video idea. But with live streaming,
Yeah.
I could just play games and just chat to people. Like, it's a very hard thing to do, but I find it easier to do than, like, constantly think of ideas for YouTube videos.
Oh, YouTube video ideas are super easy for me.
See, that's why,
I'm
like,
literally the
see,
exact
that's-
opposite. Because,
Yeah, I mean, that's...
for YouTube, it's super easy. And then for Twitch, it's like, fuck, I have to talk in front of a whole bunch of people live? God damn.
See, I think the difference between us is that, like, you're very more introverted than I am. Like,
Yep.
being around large groups of people and trying to entertain an audience or a mass amount of people in real time, I feel like it'd be more stressful for you than it would be for me.
Like, I can still do it well. Cause,
Yeah,
like,
you can
you
do
just
it.
Look at, you look at when I was initially around, and you can just see that, yeah, I was fucking gaming. I was the funniest person in your whole stream. No offense.
Wow.
No offense.
I know humor isn't my forte, but what the fuck, man?
Can
I
just
said no
mention-
offense. This is supposed to work. I saw it on TV.
No, I took offense to that. It did not work.
Guys, can I mention about Twitch? How
Yeah.
do you guys thought of the whole people took an inch, Twitch made an inch, and then everyone took a mile?
Oh, the artistic nudity scandal?
Yeah.
Pat.
They're fucking idiots. If people got banned for that shit, they're idiots. They deserved it.
No, because like there's people, because it was mostly for artists, and artists took it the best way they could, and then Twitch, because of other people being dumbasses, took it and took a mile of it, and then Twitch is like, oh shit.
Oh shit!
Alright.
I stand
No,
by
they're
my
like, oh shit, we're back to it.
I stand by my point. People were idiots, and sucks to be them.
We
Like-
lost out on a very important and useful thing, which was letting the NSFW artists do their thing.
I personally don't think Twitch should be the platform for them to be doing that.
No, you see, the problem with that is like, look, the problem is, right, I opened up Twitch, right, and I instantly just got flashed. Sorry, live.
Am I allowed to explain my point?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, go on.
So, in the beginning, Twitch was optimized for gaming live streams, right?
Mhm.
While it has changed in this year's 13 years since the platform's been up, things have changed, definitely, yes. But
Absolutely.
I feel like it's still taken away the focus of the platform's original premise, which was to host gaming live streamers. Like, there's platforms like Fansly, OnlyFans, and other places that, you can do live streams in that on. I know this because of extensive research I've done. Like,
there's an entire culture to Twitch, is the thing. Like, you can't get the same type of culture on pretty much any other platform without building it up.
and what's the culture
Yeah.
on Twitch that's different from other platforms?
Okay, I want you to think about it. Think of the emotes that are built in to Twitch, right? Those have been built up over years. And you think of how people act, you see how everything's orchestrated. Everyone's like, yeah, that's how it should be run. And then you go somewhere else and it's like everything is completely different, if you get what I mean.
I feel like every platform has its culture, though.
Like,
What?
Poggers is exclusively a Twitch thing. No one says that on YouTube. No one says that on TikTok. Maybe sometimes they will.
I say
That's
that
not a
everywhere
stereotypical
and in
thing.
real life. I'm not
Can we-
scared of the. I'm not
Can we
scared of the
make
normies.
August OnlyFans thing? I think I'd find that funny.
Poggers on OnlyFans.
Yo, I'm gonna post a
Yo.
picture. I'm gonna post a picture of me in just like a jockstrap, and the title's gonna be like "Poggers jockstrap moment Omega lol."
Pog strap.
Pogstrap.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was kind of funny though, but also just realized like Twitch, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? This is
Listen.
not good because it has a plus thing for Tina. I was like,
Nah,
That's
see,
not
I
good.
know the premise. I know what they were trying to do.
yeah,
And
I
as-
know they were trying to do.
people like seeing people naked, right? I think that's a common knowledge thing.
Yeah.
Twitch is
You
trying.
don't
They were
say.
trying to pander to the big NSFW people on Twitch so that they could get more money from it. Despite
Yeah.
DJ Clancy's recent clip saying Twitch is not profitable, they might not be profitable, but that doesn't mean they can't make money from it still. Like,
Yeah,
you know, that's why they
they'll still
released
turn a
it so that they
profit
could
sometimes.
fucking. They released it so that they could continue to make even more profits from the big NSFW content creators, and then seeing that fuck up in their faces, I think Twitch had it coming. They shouldn't have done that. It was a big blow up in their faces, and there was a
I
bunch
think-
of artists that I saw that took it way too far. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen people trying to defend the artist community, but they're not so innocent in it. I've seen a
Yeah,
lot of them
they're-
take it too far.
Definitely.
So would you say the same thing for Mr. Shawnee Boy?
Who's Shawnee boy?
Sean.
Oh, I don't know. Does he stream?
Yeah, he streams.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to
He
him.
watches you.
I haven't spoken to him in like a year or two, man. I don't
How
know.
could you?
Bro, I thought I was under the assumption that he hates me like most people. So,
Oh well.
you think I'm gonna go?
No.
You think I'm gonna go talk to people that I think hate me? No.
Yes,
No.
absolutely.
If I'm under the assumption that people hate me, I'm gonna fuck off and leave them alone.
Caleb, there were like it was most of artists fucking up, but there were some that were trying to follow the guidelines best, and then Twitch was just being allergic and going.
Yeah, no, I saw that as well. Like, I'm not saying everyone partook in it, but with stuff like this, it's always the majority that fuck it up for the minority of people.
Yeah,
Mm.
because like how they did it, they were somewhat clear about it, and then people took it in, like Twitch made an inch, everyone took a mile, and I was like, Twitch, why did you do that?
Welcome to society. People
Yeah.
give an inch,
Yep.
everyone takes a mile. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm saying kilometer because I'm Australian. I'm not gonna go to your American language.
It's not just Americans though. There's at least 3 other countries that do
Is
it.
it just me, or
Yeah,
does this
well, we
remind
use
me of
kilometers,
school?
and I'm a fucking true blue Aussie.
What are you trying
Okay.
to say, Floyd?
Like, is it just me, or does that remind me of school? How like a few kids mess something up and everyone's just not allowed to do that anymore, kind of thing.
I'm having deja
Yeah.
vu about this moment. What the fuck?
It's fine. But yeah,
Welcome.
actually, that brings me to a fun story. In tangent with everyone gets punished. Have I ever told you guys about the Gopher Lady?
The gopher lady. No, that does not sound
Sounds
familiar.
familiar, but I would have forgotten. So yes, please do tell.
Mika, have I told you?
No,
Okay.
I don't
So-
remember.
This was back in 7th grade. I think no, I didn't meet Caleb yet. I think that would have been like another year or the end of that year. Point being, there's this Gopher Lady. We call her the Gopher Lady because she told stories to us in class. One of them was about gophers. We'll get to that in a second. So the first one was about how she was a substitute teacher, by the way. So to further clarify. So we'd get her for our writing class, and after the first class, everyone hated her because she was kind of a bitch. But she started off with a story about how she worked in like a fire department sort of deal, right? She was a firefighter, which I didn't buy, but go off if she actually did. And then the second time she comes around, more of the same. Then third time, we had the gopher story, where I think she said she was like studying gophers or some shit, or she was working with gophers out in the prairies of Colorado. That's where we got the Gopher Lady from.
Yeah.
Did she also hug Superman and take his powers and take him on a date?
Absolutely.
It just said so
And
fucking
she did a lot of trying to flex on us. Fair to say. But after like I think it was the fourth or fifth time she subbed for us, one of my friends, shout out to you, homie. He was just fed up with her, understandably. So was the rest of the class, and they weren't respecting her anymore. But then took it to the extreme by fucking screaming his lungs out at her, pretty much.
Oh no.
good.
Yeah. And then we got left the bad note, as it was known around the school at that time. And then, so the teacher was going to come back the next day, right? The normal teacher. And then there was word around school about the 7th period class that is going to die today.
Oh.
And I'm
It
guessing
was
that
such
your
a bad
class.
note that they're going to die. And we were all stressing about it because, like, me and were like, "Oh no, what have you done?"
Why do I imagine like a younger Dino and
Like a
his friend
13-year-old,
going,
12 or 13-year-old dino,
yeah,
just like,
staring at his
oh
friend going,
shit, we're
"You
gonna
fucking
die.
did this to us. I hope
Yeah,
you know I'm gonna haunt you."
Yeah, I silently cheered him on when he was cussing out the Gopher Lady.
Oh wait, no, I really wait. This did you say this is in 7th grade or 8th grade?
Yeah, the 7th grade.
Dude, no. See, this was right before you met me because you met me in. I think you met me in the summer break after you finished 7th grade.
Yeah,
How did you two even meet?
he left a comment on my video.
Yeah, I found his YouTube channel, left a comment on his video, and then, like a few months later, me, him, and Axel. Shout out to Axel, and I guess shout out to you as well. We were playing Gary's mod. Like I added Sterling on Skype, and then we played Gary's mod either that night or the day after. Back when me and Axel were still in school. And Axel was still a tiny child. He's nearly 18 now. That's weird to me. Oh, actually,
Anyway, we gotta go back to this.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to the story.
back to the story. Yes, back to the story.
So, through our antics against the Gopher Lady, everyone thought we were going to die, and we thought we were going to die. We were ready to just pop a cold one together and then have all of our parents called on us. But thankfully, we had some relief. But first, I'll set the scene. We get into class. Everyone is silent. There's not a word. Everyone is waiting for the railing of the century. The teacher comes in. She sits down. And she was like, "Your substitute teacher was a jerk, wasn't she?" And then we were like, "Yeah, she was." Because we're usually well behaved around her. You know, as to be expected. And she knows that would not be a maniac, usually, unless the teacher was stupid. He did that twice. Not to the Gopher Lady, a separate time for this, for the other one. But she was like, "Yeah, you guys are fine. You're not in trouble." And then I'm pretty sure through that we lost like 10 years of our life.
We're gonna all pass away 20 years after Sterling, probably.
Yeah, it's GG easy for my heart. I'm sorry. Because you have to understand, that was so much stress. I've never been in that much trouble with a teacher, or thought I would be in that much trouble with a teacher. Little did I know 8th grade would be way worse.
Oh yeah, no. When teachers get angry, man, that's kind of spooky to see sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Caleb, you'd remember when I got suspended.
maybe when was this? 8th grade?
Yeah, this was 8th grade.
I don't know, man. It's been like 7 years. I don't remember.
So in 8th grade, I was a good boy for 7th grade. I didn't do anything wrong. But in 8th grade, this is where it gets fun. So, I made a video, right, for a writing project.
Is it the volcano one?
No.
Oh.
I did make that one for 7th grade, though.
Okay.
That didn't get me in trouble. It just got some weird looks from my classmates. Anyway, the video in question was the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis video, not the first one, the second one. And it was like a how to play the game guide. The class didn't take too well my JonTron type of humor I was going for.
What was the worst thing that was said in the video?
There was nothing said. It was pointed
Oh,
and also vaguely threatened.
did you threaten your viewers?
No, well, I threatened whoever hurt the dinosaurs, as seen by the name of my channel, right?
Oh.
So, the first instance was a knife. The teacher was not too worried about that. She was like, "Oh, that's whoa."
Little
You know,
dino.
my butterfly knife, right?
Yeah.
Caleb?
Yeah, your butterfly knife. I remember that.
Yeah, my nice silver one. I pulled that one out, and then after that, there was the the part that got me sent to the principal's office and suspended. There was the BB gun. So, as you can imagine, I had never been suspended before, and they had to go to the police to make sure I wasn't breaking any rules by threatening someone or anything. Luckily, I was vague enough to the point where I wasn't suspended because they were like, well, you're not threatening anyone in particular, and you're not threatening your school, you're threatening the audience in general, so you're fine. And it wasn't put on my permanent record, so I'm good. I just got a free day off school.
Oh, sounds awesome.
That would have been fucking terrifying, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
And I could go get my mom to corroborate this, but I think she's asleep.
The mother savior on the podcast.
The Dino Mother.
The Dino Mother on the podcast. That would be interesting.
Miss Prissy Pants herself.
Mm.
Canon.
School suspensions. I've never gone suspended from school.
Yeah.
There was like one time I thought I was gonna be, but I didn't. I was kind of lucky about that.
Yeah. How did you almost get suspended?
So, this is when I was in year 7, it's like 2015. I had, see, as an autistic child, a lot of them don't have the self-awareness to regulate emotions properly. So, if you're the one
I can
to...
imagine.
If you're the one to get emotional very easily, anything could set you off. And I mean anything could set you off. I happen to be one of those kids. So,
Oh.
I was in a cooking class. Right, I was in a cooking class. There was a kid in my class and this kid used to get on my nerves a lot, and he knew that he could rile me up. He'd just say stupid shit that would piss me off. And he did it in this cooking class one day, right?
Yeah.
And usually I just tell him to shut up or just leave me alone, right? Usually I do that. Usually I would not let that get the better of me. I just tell him to leave me alone. On this one particular day, however, it was not like that. My brain went AWOL. My instincts kicked in. I picked up a fork next to me and I threw it in his direction, 2 inches away from his left eye.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember this.
Now, you wanna know the fucked? You wanna know one of the fucked things? The principal happened to be walking by the room when that happened,
Oh.
Oh no.
and he saw me do
Oh,
that.
God.
So he went into the room, and he took me into his office. He knows that I've got mental issues, so he wasn't like. He wasn't like, oh, this kid's a fucking maniac. No, there's something distressing this kid, and he's acting out. We need to see what the problem is. So he brought me into the office. He talked to me. He was like, you know what you did was kind of fucked, right? I'm like, yeah, I know that was fucked. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know why I did it. I was angry. And he's like, okay, you're just gonna sit here for 15 minutes, and then you can go out to, at lunch and just chill with your friends. But you're gonna be in here for 15 minutes to just sit there, right? And I'm like, okay. So that was, yeah. I'm not like that now. I don't go fucking throwing forks at people now. I have learned severely from that.
I would imagine.
Well, it was like 9 years ago, so I think anyone would have learnt in that time. But that stuff I don't often talk about.
Oops. Hey, you guys may want to hop out, by the way.
I think Sterling hopped out. Who would have been in the pilot seat?
I don't know who's in the pilot seat.
Get back in, get back
Everyone
in.
get out.
Get back in,
Everyone
quick.
get out.
Get back in.
Let me in. Let me turn on the plane.
You next.
Get back in.
How much are we? Just.
All right, come on.
But yeah, that's I
It's
don't
on
like
me.
talking about that stuff a lot because it's unpleasant. Oh, she died. And he's about to die. Is it me in the oh shit. I'm going, Dino. I'm taking Floyd with me. Floyd, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm in first
Anyway.
person.
Goodbye, guys.
I gotta take
Goodbye.
I gotta go. We gotta go. But yeah.
No, Dino.
I don't often
No.
I don't like often talk about that sort of stuff because it's very unpleasant and I feel like people would get the impression that I'm still like that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nice.
Well, we got a little out of the airport before that happened. So yeah. So
There was
that's something personal about me today that I don't think some of you knew in the audience. I had emotional problems as a kid.
Would you like to hear the other story about?
Yes, I would like to hear the other story, but
So this one's a lot smaller. There's no grandiose build-up or horrible outcome. So my boy, he was just having lunch as he usually does, right? And then he started getting hit with a basketball by someone that was just messing with him. He got hit one too many times. He turned around and threw a fucking thermos at his cranium.
Jesus.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
he
a
got
great
he
time.
got suspended. That was cool.
Hmm. We need a way to get out of the airport, Sterling. I'm just gonna let you know.
Don't worry, I know exactly what to do. First, I have to call Lester. Anyway, back to the shenanigans.
Stop fucking shooting me, cunt.
Am I even doing damage?
You are. I'm at half health now because of you. Yeah, anyway, continue with your story, Dino.
That was the end of the story. He got suspended for the week.
Oh.
It sucked because he was a part of the news council too.
See, with Mike in particular, I don't think there's any really bad stories because Mike, in her own words, I'm not being mean to her when I say this, she has said this in her own words, and I quote, she was a goody two-shoes in primary school and high school.
Are you still in the,
Factual.
hop in back, go back to the airport, hold someone
Yeah, I
in
was
there.
a goody two shoes, but
I'm
like
gonna.
there was times when I tried to do something a little bit, then I got like, ooh, teacher, but like.
That's why.
Yeah, I never got in trouble other than those times and when I had bad grades, which was a lot. But
There was a time I left school early, but that was just because a misfit kid threw a fucking giant ass bin at me.
a whole bin.
A whole
yeah,
bin.
whole bin, a
whole
big bin. That was metal.
Huh.
And I was like, nah, fuck it, because this was like the second time getting thrown a bin at me.
Who the fuck threw it at you the first time? I'll just bleep the name.
You know that kid who couldn't
You should
speak
probably
correctly?
be.
There
real
were
quick,
so
you should
many
probably
kids
bleep
that
the
could
names I've been saying too.
Yeah,
What
we're gonna
up?
bleep all the names that aren't asked. There are so many kids that couldn't speak correctly. You have to be more specific.
I don't know, he was just like really angry that day, and I had the
You
unfortunate
missed the
sitting
area,
behind.
Sterling.
I was sitting in front of him because he was sitting behind me, and then he just threw it, and I was just like, ow.
Have a look, Dino.
Yeah,
Oh, this one,
like
please.
that guy had like a few loose screws.
Or something
Oh,
like that.
I'll fly that.
I remember I was going to get an ice pack, and I remember I walked past Axel, and he
Oh,
was
go,
like, oh,
go.
hey, what are you doing, Nikkei? And I was just like,
Go,
oh, I'm
get the
getting an ice pack because I got
Fucking.
I got a stapler thrown in me, and he freaked out and started shaking my head.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he was a little kid. What did you expect from him?
Yeah, no, I understood. I let him check my head just to, ease him.
I'll
use the
keep
words.
Axel's name unbleeped because I don't think he'd care. But I'll
Yeah, I don't
check.
think he does.
I'll check
I
with him
never met
anyway.
these I know for a fact he saw me as a big sister, so having your bigger sister figure telling you, oh, I got a stapler in front of me, so I've got an ice pack, and he was like, oh shit, and started shaking my head.
I don't really blame him because again, we're all like 4 to 5 years older than him, most of us. So it makes sense he
Yeah.
saw us as big siblings. Although he's
Yeah.
taller, he looks older than some of us now.
Yeah, and then
Ain't that wacky?
then the third time I just said nah, fuck it, because I was crying really badly, and I was like, I want to go home, and the teacher's like, okay, we'll let you go home this time. And then my dad come to pick me up, and I just went to go out where I just kind of like walked up to my dad and hugged him. And I was like, I'm paid, Dad.
See, when I was in school and someone tried to fuck with me, my brain wasn't like, nah, I need to leave. This is dangerous. I'm gonna go home. My brain was like, nah, bitch, you want to start a fight? I'll throw hands.
Nah, wrath.
You
Nah,
wanna
'cause,
fight
like-
me, bro? I'll beat
sorry,
you.
you
for
gotta
shit.
make-
And then a few years later, I got axed in the head.
Fake axe, by the way, fake axe. I know what.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
This was me and BK did a theater class, and I was second in
And
like.
it was Macbeth and all things.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
it was
you
our
actually got an axe.
No, it was in our theater. Like me and BK did a theater class when we were in year 11, and she got a classmate who was in the same year as
Got a
us.
little too into it.
He got a little too into the Macbeth play, and he accidentally hit her with the fake axe.
Oh.
And I legit just straight drop.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I think she just started fucking laughing.
Yeah, that's my response. If I
Yeah.
get like a massive pain, I start fucking laughing like a maniac.
I did too.
I think
when
I'd be more scared of laughter than crying, to be honest. It was like
I was
that's
like,
like,
I
that's
was
like
good.
masochism. Some
I was like,
Markiplier
I'm
type
good,
shit.
I'm good. And my teacher's like, you okay? Oh my god. And then everyone started freaking out, and it was so funny. Then later that day, was it like its teacher assistant was like, I know because I kind of grown up with her, and she was like, you alright? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then I told that to my teacher, and he's like, oh my god. Mind you,
Yeah.
this was in front of preschoolers.
Darn it, there's my
Yes,
hangers
this was
nearby.
in front of like 6 to
I have one
7-year-olds as well. Sterling, slow down, you're gonna hit me. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Perfect clothesline. Anyway,
Floyd, what were your experiences like in school? Did you ever get suspended for anything?
Nearly, but I know I have walked out a fair bit. Actually, I walked like 3 to 4 times.
Yeah, you what? Okay, we're gonna back away from the plane.
Oh,
Get
wait,
out.
do we get
Get
out?
out.
Okay.
Get out of the plane! Okay, good. It's not that we don't want her
Okay.
to fly, it's that she doesn't know how to fly planes.
she can't.
She cannot fly planes. She cannot.
Anyway, you guys have got any fun childhood stories?
Let me think.
My famous one, that how I broke a window, but everyone already heard that one.
The viewers
Has
haven't heard
this-
this one.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Have the viewers heard it?
Probably no.
No, they
Alright, go
haven't.
ahead.
None of these viewers know you that much.
Go ahead, Mike. Do your thing.
Okay, this one's just a bit silly. This was me at a little itty bitty I don't know, I was a kid, I think, or younger, and it's really funny because I remember this like till this day, and it was like, okay, so basically, this is a story how I broke a window, putting pressure. Okay, so if I remember how it's been. I was watching the Yogi Bear movie at midnight. It was the space one where like Boo Boo gets a space alien girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah. I was drawing on one of those like what was those things called, Caleb? You know the
Etch-a-sketch.
this was in Etch-a-Sketches, and I accidentally dropped the pen and it went under my bed, and I didn't thought, oh, I should go under my bed to collect it. I decided, you know what? I'm getting in the middle of my bed where my bed. Oh, sorry, this is
Get in the
I'm
plane.
getting stage fright.
Get in the helicopter.
This is a helicopter.
Okay. I was like, fuck, my brain's so bad today.
Okay.
Present. I decided to slip in between my bed, up the crack of the bed, between the window and the bed. And I started putting pressure to push it away. And then I was like putting so much pressure, I broke the window.
You should tell the
And I
viewers what you broke the what you broke the window with.
My ass.
Bro, she got the dumpy so thick she breaks
my
windows with it.
Apparently, this is my second rodeo.
This is your second. They're saying that ain't your first rodeo.
No.
We know that much.
It's
This
not my
ain't your
first rodeo.
So it ain't your first rodeo.
This is the time I remembered this one. So yeah, I broke the window with my ass, and I went. Ooh. Hi, Mom.
Oh.
Okay.
I
My mum literally came in.
Yeah. So speaking of Mama Mike, I went running to my mom, going, "Mom, hey mom,
Oh,
do you remember the do you remember the time I came running to you in the middle of the night because I broke the window?" Do you remember the time I came running to you in the middle of the night, going, "Mom, I broke the window"?
Yeah.
And you're like, "How? With my ass?"
My booty.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah." And I told her in the most poker, like, I told her without smiling. I said this without smiling. And I go, she's like, "How did you break the window?" And I was like, "With my ass." And she just started losing it.
Too thick. God dang.
And then my dad came in, or like my mom to go get my dad, and my dad's like, "Oh, how did she break the window?" And she's like, "With her ass." And he started laughing, and then he had to get wood to barricade the window with where it was broken.
Out here looking like the zombie apocalypse.
No, it was just a wood platen to cover it. Because I
Yeah.
don't think we have enough money for it.
Always a fun story to hear.
Yeah, and yeah, it's not my first rodeo apparently. The second time, the first time it happened, I broke the lantern window.
Oh. Do you remember that one?
No.
You just remember that you did it.
How old would you have been?
I think this is about my old house, so I think it would have been like 7 or something. I don't know.
You dumbass! Why'd you shoot at me, man?
I don't remember
Shouldn't
how old I was. I
have,
just know I was
crazy.
younger. And my mother came in to give me food. She gave me bolognese.
Please, I'm sorry.
I won't fucking hear it. Anyway.
Sorry, that was such a mess.
It's all good.
Okay.
Oh man. How long have we been going for?
An hour and
Oh,
6
yeah.
minutes.
These are usually only an hour long, right?
Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes, yeah.
Well, do we have any last minute stories we want to do before we wrap up?
Yeah, about the time I blew up Dino's helicopter in GTA.
Huh? Huh?
What?
Huh? What are you doing? Huh?
I mean, I have a story, but that's for next time. It was about the helicopter incident.
Which helicopter incident?
Not with the man's helicopter. And I was running for my life.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's for next time. I think that wraps it up. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm gonna shrug it off. We gotta end the stream. The stream? The video.
The podcast.
Fuck.
Got him. Well, I think everyone here is dying and or left. So if you guys have enjoyed this clusterfuck of a podcast, leave a like and comment, subscribe, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next podcast episode. Goodbye from me. Ow. Guys, you have to say goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome to the episode of the podcast.
God damn it. End stream. End the video. Cut it off. Say goodbye.
Bye, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel.
Alright.
And also subscribe to me and the other three at our socials in the link in the description. Bye!